working on this Chrysler Town and Country, replacing this front strut, and it's all rusted out in here, and the strut is broken, and I could not get this strut link bolt off right here. The strut link bolt is right here. Could not get it off. It's all rusted up, so I used a sawzall to cut it off the link back here. That frees up the link. Frees up the link. I have to put a new link on. There's another bolt down here that has to be taken off or cut off with a sawzall. And down here, if for some reason the bolt stays in there after I cut this off, like here the bolt stays in, use a grinder and you grind it all off, and then you'll have a new bolt hole. Put the new link in. And here I'm using a 21 millimeter socket. Another thing to do before breaking these strut nuts off is to put a wrench on the backside on the bolt. Right here. And these bolts are really tight, so I've got a cheater bar like this. Okay, see, I've already broken it loose, but cheater bar makes it possible to get this off by hand. And after I get these two strut bolts off, then you go up on top under the hood, and back here are the strut bolts here on top. You take these three, there's 1, 2, 3 off, and then the whole strut will come out. And before you take it out, I've got this concrete block underneath this arm here, suspension arm, to keep this brake from falling down when I release the strut. What's holding it up now is just this block here, and if you release those top screws, then the whole thing will fall down. So you have to keep this supported up, because you don't want to tear off your brake lines. You don't want to stretch that boot on the drive shaft either. So that's basically all there is to replacing a strut. Now when you get the nut almost off, see right there the bolts sticking out, and so I turn this out to the bolt's not sticking out anymore, but the nut is still threaded onto the bolt. Then take this wrench off over here, and then take a hammer and try to pound that bolt loose. It's going to take some work to get that out of there. So I'm going to jack up this so I'll jack up this brake a little bit, try to get the weight off of that bolt up there. Say, just a little bit. See if it comes off easier now. Nope. Probably need a bigger hammer. Okay, I took a bigger hammer to it, and I've got both loose now. So you take these nuts clear off now. And then there we go. For a punch, I've got this bolt. It's about a 5/16 bolt, quite a bit smaller than the one that's in there. And I just put that in there and pound on it, try to knock that bolt out. I find that this bottom nut is stuck, and if I turn it, it seems to be coming out even with the nut off. Just slowly starting to come out of that hole. The threads are catching, so that's why I can't pound it out with a hammer. Yeah, if I keep turning it, it's coming out slowly. Okay, I got those bolts out. Just here. I got to get this brake line bracket off of there, off of the strut. Okay, I loosened up the brake line. I just twisted it with the needle nose pliers like this and got it off of that hook there. You can see where it hooks in. And the back one I just pushed on it like this and it's coming loose. Take off the top bolts on the strut now. Okay, so this is a 1/2 inch bolt. There's 3 of these. The other 2 are not as easy to get to. That's one off. Another one back here. Okay, now there's one back in there. Clear back there. See if I can get to it. Okay, that's the 3rd one. The only thing left is to get this thing out of here. Right now it looks like it's resting on top of the boot on the drive shaft. So I'm going to have to lower this thing. I've got the car on a jack stand back there. Okay, now this thing will come out. Now I can lower this. I don't want to lower it all the way, just a little bit, enough to get the strut out of there. There. See if that's far enough. No, it's still got pressure on it. I might have to get a spring compressing tool and squeeze these springs together so that this thing will lift up. I may have to do that.